Okay, following that weekly update, I thought I'd make it just hopefully just a much shorter video, just looking at the 4 hour time frames and the smaller time frames basically. What I will do is I will put a Fibonacci retracement and expansion on there. I've left, as you can see, the trend lines on there apart from the scenarios that I've illustrated in the previous video. So that is Bitcoin right there, and this will be Egold. So those are both weekly charts effectively. So I just want to go and open this up a little bit and then throw the daily time frame on there. What I will do, let's go to the 4 hour time frame. I'll just put a trend line on here. Pardon? I want coffee, please, baby. Thank you, darling. Yeah, no, I'm videoing. Right. That's the 4 hour time frame that I've just put that little channel trend line on there. We did have a slight breakout, but that is, I'm not bothered about it. That's quite insignificant. And the bulk of this trade here, or the trend here, is effectively within this trend line right here. You can even extend it over to here, really. You know, so this has been coming from a long time, basically. So, just bearing that in mind there, I'll just leave it there for the time being. I'll get back to that. Going back to the 1 day chart, that is what our trend lines look like, where I've put them on there. And then if we go into the weekly time frame, that's basically what it looks like over there. Now, the interesting thing that I just want to put over here is a little bit. Okay, so these are the lines that I've identified in terms of our major critical support levels that we are watching, basically. So my anticipation is for Egold to come down towards the 35-30 level. I am just going to put the Fibonacci extension on there. This is basically, if we take from the all-time high to where it basically ran all the way through until its very first stop before it did a slight retracement here. I'm just going to do that and see what we get up with. So we saw that this basically brought our retracement, however fast this move was. I can't remember. I can remember having a conversation with Alan because I was quite surprised at how quickly this went up to 270 and then straight back down. So this resistance line within this Fibonacci retracement setup that we've got here is quite consistent. Now, very, very interestingly, if we had to do something similar with it, but the expansion of it, and we do that there, just leave that for the time being. And we go back to daily. Where's that gone now? Just bear with me, guys. The reason why I'm doing this here is to just show you how incredibly close this line here is. See this resistance line that we got here to this expansion here of this from our all-time high to where it is currently. So this for me is an excellent key level. It marries up with Fibonacci. Like I said, I've expressed my feelings in regards to technical indicators and stuff. The only one that I do like to throw in my charts for my own confirmation of my own identified support and resistance level is what I'm doing here right now. I'm not interested in moving averages. I'm not interested in RSIs. I'm not interested in volume or any of those other interest indicators. For me, if you want to be precise in regards to your entry points, by the time you have got a crossover on your moving averages or the MACD confirms it, that move is gone. It's gone. You've lost your optimum entry point, and therefore, from years of me doing this, the best way that works for me, it might be different for many other people, you know, is to identify first and foremost the clear resistance and support levels in the bigger time frames, like your weeklies, and then try and start looking at your 4 hourly charts in which you execute. Now I'm going to go back to the 4 hourly charts now. And that's basically where we're heading. Now, this line here at the moment, this is where our 34 is, and it's basically still within that channel as well. So I am looking at all of that. I have to say that this is where I think the market is going, and I'll be looking to position myself around about the early 40s, late 30s, around about this level here. Hope it makes sense.